OKFM 101.7.
Kwa maso na me kodi nkomo we ne mesaba nche me da se okay 101.7 so ni engineer Kwabena Agyei Agyapong former general secretary of the NPP was a former campaign manager edema former president Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo was a former Flagbearer aspirant na no crowd waye ne mienu nti ebase osugo kwama yuko NPP mu no yebeka se wonya banwea wo mu we nipa ni tirimu abobew wo mu ye ne ntwetwe enkomo bra me moche
mejo seminia
na umpombo ko de
nyame adom bibia eboko no pay de nyame asese sorry home me na makonye so de chia otiefo so nyina
etiefo nyina joso na aframia mesme ba me we eye baye bi na eye me ana
se we de why me ni intimen kan bebre
Matias
kan tete no na waka aba
pa
anti minim di asesa de una obehu
bra this week meba me show this week meba me show bo
mati
yeah brana mabawo nchen anopa yi a MPP yesi mpani sisa oni ma hwiegu a na hu ne sisa mo hye party no yesi wo de adwinkyere bi aba top bottom approach senka mo to abakora na mo nche da nyi kanifo no a o ye Flagbearer no na mo fi wa mo abeyi woni aka national executives, parliamentarians, regional constituencies na mo de aba fomo aba na sa ade no se wo kire mo kire ewiase ne osun no ma eni sempa
that's it kwame omanga na hanwa MCC no ebinom unhu se boapayo but se uka semo na enipa to ne din city omo pe no na ya kan semo afa ho na chese adwempa bia wo de ma party no na ye gumofi nyesa na kire it said ye wa okay igna ni ye see December ye ko ye ho ko abatwa anyi ya mai na ye set up committee Mrs. my former general secretary da Meka National Executive Committee, National Council. A day receive a report. Openino, am I an executive summary? I know the ordinary or the verbal report. Nankasa miami huye. Yeah, National Executive. Yeah, I'm fine today. The chairman and general secretary receive a party. In fact, Bikrana National Executive nominee me say, Menna. Committee na se ema the whole National Council ntimi na sorry kujina animu eda wonse for jumaden omoye ya omo tu kwan call all the 270 6 constituencies 16 regions to nipa ne party for no kuhia ma ensemo hawon ensemo dawo makuma so omo feel say contribute significantly to a defeat na yehwe ne aye ho bibi ntom the report no buy ade ba ko a otumi say mesuso me on a lot of MPP platforms say my phone number are different and number I use from 2001
I know
atama me press secretary to president Kufo na it is our number e ma me a wa frem ho si to bia oni mi bia nim za number no me say no da so enti me wo platform be praise unti NPP ni bia ye platform abunso de me atoso emum de se bia menta nkasa wo so but mitimi tie nkomo ene niema e koso nti ahomachi me sore na se bia me pese me hu de amanfo dwene nsemo e koso na matoma boase a na mahwe ade tituwa e ha party pa ye polling station organization party no ye to aba a polling station. There are about 40,000 polling stations across the country. Polling station, no, and say electoral commissioner say no more time, 1,000, 1,002, be cry 800, 900, be cry less. Into a limited area, be nti ye party for ewo ho no omuna omo eda o ma no eye campaign and the polling station executives tie ni ye nti party no kra aye book your friend polling station manual nanso so ayese polling station adwuma nan kasa na obeka se every year ni so me ka se every year ni so yen hwe so nye eno ena instead se be so aye party adwuma e wo form no akoba ne se party no di adwene ba se because mo na mo lead party no advocacy e wo polling station ti no se e beto aba bia mo na e be ma mo akire madwen nti se se no amakofra omo delegates ena numu abedi wo manim nti ye
bi kura e de hye wo mai so wo mo CV so what you are professionals me delegates
there is no position as a delegate there be
sir
there's no constitution and can say be a delegate there's no such position we a polling station executive where you man say on about the rule house to house near my be pray say the logistics go on put them registration on our identifying color 18 no, those things in the polling station be our chairman secretary organizer woman organizer youth organizer nipenu so enti afere niam esesa no obehwe se ye beto aba na bia wokọ na o hia police station executives na so bia bikra na bia ese okọ wefum na waba enti no nya ho time enti da no kwa bia wanti ban kroposu enti bia o jiteku bi nefafa to nsuo no manaf ene no build ya men na obedu baby obete yese ya ma obi TV ya ma obi the freezer and a fridge and I say and no that creates a lot of tension because Ghana we live together in a community. This is me NPP ni nese wo ye delegate and I say wo ye police station executive wo kotwaba na me no nyina ate na efie ba akum na ukoba na ukra TV ukoba na ukra we ya sabi nipa de nipa enye meseme de enti ene otie utie nsema nkrofo kan o mse ana se monko amakoto aba de yi obi dia ene na monko amakoje ho adodo de de ene monko amakoto national election ya ji ho say monetization of the electoral process na e hade a e ha twen eno so emma kwan ma party no entimi nyini pa se bi wo masum ku no omo chese omo tu ho ache ye adwumaden ombetimi abeboa oman no abedi ehun beboa for ese be ye adwuma bo oman na eya akoye sesikasem me ye general secretary in fact I was the first general secretary me printed book yes every polling station bia obenya sa man book ni bi anti muko meeting na nka mwachuro mudin muko meeting na mwachuro mudin ti by the time mo behwe bia 1 year ma ye meeting wo be hu mo polling stations so no te mo ye meeting nipa no mabro so bia 20, 25, 15, 20, 25. Inti ke tu se ye ko yi wo mo edamo ano a wo mo a wo register no so polling station hono wo mo na esi mo yi wo mo edamo men enso so wo betie esi nipa de nkrofo agu ka mu wo makoha yakọ polling station election na homache 1 am ye yi obi dia frim ya yesi eno na the problems abba party mo to ko constituencies your friend is saying independence war na attention war ebi a woman no mo wom 2010 ye yi wom ena edifofo be hye mu 2014 na enti na edensem nipa no se yi ne sa na ode yaw se enye kwampa so na ode yaw enti minhu se sanka bom no a enni ho e wo fom wa ama akobroni be friends apprehension aba between party for no ye be yi a ye nyimfiri ho na ade ba ko so ha party ni se wasum ko se bia 1992 bikwa na we chairman wodu sika wadaje obi bia aboa party e bia sese na woni ho bia ye bikwa ye mfrawo ye to aba wo nka ho e ya de a e hagere obi ha wadi minister bia trade wadi MP 310 uko Grassroot inua kranchi ano ya Ashanti regional secretary wadi parliament they say woni ho bia enti ye bibi wo Santi achim South anti mo nka wana me dey yi bi ba say during national executive committee na me say team paper na me to so niema miensa na me ka na de ni hia me kase the first one was the formation of constituency caucuses to broaden participation. May say to create a caucus comprising all current any amabechemu adadafo ni nyina omutease. Nti say we founding members constitution mu dadaada say bi utiase kwa dia wotoaba. Polling station executives omo so na ye adwuma din emaye no. Me gidi say 2010 now we polling station, say 1998 now we ward executive for certain ward any polling station. Say yema okwan na toaba. Electoral area coordinators and constituency no so executives no mo 17 say no. Say na 2010 no 2014 no 2018 na me list patrons ebinim so on to om che say om sika boa party no constituency no ni mo to om select a number of patrons om so no say mo kwan no mo to aba ne bi council of elders constituency bia won penny for wo etu party no for omo ya dada for so omo do bi ho aba for e omo so no ye mo kwan no omo nyina nto aba ne bi nye se bia at national level penny imu 30 and a to aba and the members of parliament said they making obi a why member of parliament that day o etita for o enimdie o adofo why adwuma wo constituency nda enti said 1996 kwa na why member of na o de piase dia be to aba ese de ne kan obi so was serve as a minister and a deputy minister ewo yaban bi atwam president Kufuor time and now say president Kufuor at the time so kusunyan see no penny to say ko je days akon no why minister of local government why minister of roads the party ni fiti ase wudi mu akotena osunyan ne bro afopa na ene onye minister nti ana say onye MP nti no ye to aba ana say party ye bibi o ha ye say on kan one say yes sir etotima and a woman so omuti ye appointing was district chief executives and I say we are from MMDCs omunyina say mayor or say metropolitan or say municipal omunyina so entwaba and now share and mranti and ye use those to omo especially in the universities no I from Tescom bia see betwaba is omo president nkwamra me feel say yemiemu na executives no the Tescom 17 executives now the all Tescom na power almost see one omo say tertiary institution na a war constituency on almost so enter aband so every constituency should create that a large caucus na we na say kwame nipa no be pro so adoso be make it unattractive sense for be disguise say to TV area ma the college will be more representative of the ground base of the party. And also super regional level, you repeated the same national level, so you repeated the same now diaspora for no meka diaspora no so you can or more branches or more branch and what chapters and the emphasis a branch a region and a chapter no a consistency no so executives 5 no branches no and 17 na what chapters no na 17 na what branches no so ento abanibi in all our foreign branches party headquarters are ratified and in such as the way you recognize it as foreign branch so na Tescom no it has to be a tertiary institutional party headquarters are ratified and certified say we you recognize no as a tertiary institution because any na sebi party no are ratified. And misuse as proposal way it represents a limited enlargement of the electoral college. Yenina senki benya kapati ni bia or kada what any dues of good standing there and ka misuse that actually be betina prepare one ya koban say what you do work hard yes ultimate and so because you pusa more party card because party in your different categories ubu are supporter keke ubu are activist ubu are voter keke ubu are sympathizer keke ebisusu wo e card holders so and then ubusa IT department I'm saying party cards part. Say the last time I heard, if my memory serves me right, now say 137,000 or so. Party IT department between my catches in passing. I'm not sure that's it. I think 137 and now 187, one of them. So, interest any people to about the last prime is now over 200 no crime. PD card. It is saying within this short space of time, a cast a year, the year cards are maybe 1 million or 2 million party people to vote. And that's the idea from one. The initial capital investment will be here and sign it in a printed card, and then the logistical arrangements enough of it. Imagine then say, the ability to achieve practically and reasonably in a reasonably short time. Sign it me prepare home for the future. No, yes, limited enlargement here, the year and only the first thing. Who do you make
me too, pa.
And only the first thing. So you really limited enlargement, and also soon the chance here the constitutional amendment conference, July. Na party nijitum until we know Masendi Samemo media coma committee, and then me 17th April cry no me memo no coma committee. I'm say party committee no issue more mu say memo am say I dream teaching a papa my party no ntino. One say that friend me e ko omanim and no mu didi nkomo. Be a question. Maybe go busa say oh na CEOs ne almost year Jumabua party no so make am so CEOs there almost appointees of the president. President obetima show because on your NPP no ka say ejuma we mfi so obetima ye. Na mum say CEO no obi a wa boa party no kwan bi so a ne constituency oboa no obetima classify no as a patron. Because Sabuano and just patronizing constituency. And the covered under proposal media bay. So Kwabena Agyapong's proposal media coma constitutional amendment committee. And me kind of said party there. I say a cool back. Of course, then there will be differences. So essentially, SEABPA, if we are saying a party back. And that is why a lot of people talk about unity. So to be an area, no, the unity, no. Now, and near my SCA, soon by SCA, man sign, say you won't cabum yet. Because man say, I'll be kaya. A jar, she will kick it. Say, Nipa, a call, yes, say. One more quack, atoye. Dr. Baumia Koi. Kennedy Japan Koi. Brian Agyapong, General Secretary, no case or representing party, no, so the party so called, no representing party to call. Minority leaders, so minority caucus, so call. Some individual members of parliament, like Brian Agyapong, like a friend say Yabuama, Ekoy, a Duchum, Ekoy. I think I felt very sad, because optics na communicating something which party for no ensure dampe.
Ade na say eja shin obi eko akoshow solidarity.
Political party ni si bia together. Party e bida isa na young executive forum. Bosumi bia ye nyina agiti e muska na e dia ko together e dia come party general secretary. Can ne first on say empanimfo nyina mabobodin. Omo nyina nim say ade say esi ekoshe adoye na esi na MPP for na agina ni akabom ni diskana ashe chairman ni general secretary say ye prekra betime di wo machi no madi anim because ye to abawie ni ewie elections party no omo nsa na wo ye aka nyina ye aboafo ayi tie. But the impression was created say we are a bunch of individuals be anase obi e kope nanim nya saase na di party and minim say even with divisions are a portrait to the people of Ghana, and that is not the image they want from us as a political party, especially a person you see who the party for Ghana for Sanshwe Yepio in 2028. We need to present a more polished image of ourselves. And so, and to say, polling station election wo se nkofo be san bawuram electoral area ne nkofo bawuram by the time we consensus no e bit ma ka say oh chairman we Kwame committee kese na support no and I say oh secretary Kwabena Agyapong na support no and I say organizer we e bia adenimo and the support no so and no na to ana region na bedroom national na party na very polarized and divided even before the main election of the presidential candidate. So at is so they hear what party no kese apart from a unified force and say bet me produce obia ye nyina bet me akota na chi. That is the duty of every patriot. Say party to abani unipa as obia did support genuine support at the kota na chi. And me can say to reduce the tension associated with numerous elections the party conducts at various levels ahead of the presidential candidate election. It is proposed expansion after the expansion of the electoral college has been achieved and done. Now, to say party in the base, no, me feel expansion, maybe 1.5 to 2 million voters at the base are on better by to better them. And no, so one house who's got connect has obetima manipa 2 million. Saying a better on my brother and tip more matter about a very reduced monetization. This is a sad there. That's it. Me a base no cassia there. Kamajin is a key to presidential candidate, the Enakane. And no my dear to dinner bottom up na top down, mean can't top a year now, the American say. They say we are in difficult times. We are to do baby one among out to be no such the mukakra. Depending on conditions, we have to accept the baby. I was saying a whole thing. It's not a good place. We have suffered a very heavy defeat. And Niema SCA and Ghana force they are getting settled into that Obiaba new person be by near man 8 years, near man 8 years. Na ya nhyehyɛ nneɛma yie sɛ oyɛ NPP ni sisi na nyame amoan ne ntimi awene 2028 na NDC timi the new candidate ba ebeya likely say wa hwe Ghana for bensan ma ono so 8 years because President Mahama the second term na Ghana for the amana or complete ono kra yi ni free first term or quarter 8 years kwa ebinom munya ho sɛ anwie ne 8 years ntia de na san aba enti ekobane sa na kese ya nwe ye betre fi 12 years enti ye nwene niema ye ni nyina ho na ye mfa nua do kasapa ani tie ebuo emfa nhyehyɛ party no na enko ye se enkantete going back to the basics in 1991-92 the kind of party love and they work together ye nyina pese etue ho ache ye bibite sum party no enti eno me feel say ye nye no saa na say ye no saa so and took with the any amendment to and tumra no because party no constitution no article 13(1) no and no the time ye presidential primaries there a national council they decide the only thing is a constitutional limit say your opposition say ye 24 months before election that is the deadline but obeti macha be di mo so pa me feel say it me expansion here na yen nyina hu say about 1.5 to 2 million people na beto abana there in kayento presidential election no first and no be yi obi a obeda yanim obenya more time aye campaign Ghana for so be hu no na eno so yenya obi a obe respond to the abanya etesui very important until me ka say yenye no sa yenye no sa ebeboan and apart from that the other national officers and regional officers one more 4-year tenure and you won't mean chimani mu yen sheda yen sa in chance 2026 ye yi omu wie bibia azu ni ho a chance ye yi omu wie ansana ye yi presidential candidate the constitution is silent on that and away so no exceptional circumstances you find here in me too for and I said me chira dwen say we feel say eno ye no sa by 2026 I ever to officers elections no obi enum say grassroots na 2 million people na ya expand there o metimi ato aba yi nipa ba ko no obi enum say wo be ya adwuma abepia no abetanachi ewo dom na watimi aye na party no trebia na ese mistrust kakra umtu ye bibia na obi su se wo ye dia ma obi ana se obi hye wachi ente sa me ye pedimu party from 1991 ena ye chichire zia dankwa ne ade nyina me dimu akotene ba 1992 many akola 30 years I'm at national television so that time so na
wow
okayfm ni ho national television ni campaign in the time of the military regime the brutal dictators regime so na media kukudo to watch the mo bwa for is a mayor say because me the party to me the party na me some I've always been a servant of this party and obi a beka no krebia be hu say in the last 30 plus years of our democratic experiment Tembiano, I've availed myself even through difficult times. I missing champ and the bois over 100 and something constituencies materially.
Oh, me, wo.
Media. Party, no.
Me.
Yeah.
Me kaisa me wo ho. Ena na wo che constituency bia wo ma wo musika akra ama wo de aboa towards the election no. Ema sabre kura no papa northern regional former northern regional chairman you say bugi na abu okay say kura no de o dealings bia wo no na be di direct engosi obi asom ne ade me kai pa
oh enti eno ene sa adwen nye se bia me se ye top bottom se no de me feel ni say me ma dwenkire o na me dey to party so mo ne me ya adwen a yensu say me dey me feel say presidential candidate no hu hia kese pa and esi yia ese obia text na ebinom so aka say ebia yi presidential candidate na say obia nkota na kia na so MP a bi obe working way na feel there be meaning say tembia no see we have to have a culture say abato dey abato me last primaries ni edu me kan ho bi ya to ya manya dodo a me free ya to ma ba omia me ko dinich yi ma kuma mu ye adwuma den de boa senka yankopon hira na nka ye nkopawa ama no sa o man ka se because now we na defeat binti no me nko ye sa suba no esi yi free mu se ye democracy esi e peke me nka bia memodia esi yi free ho. I think that is the second suggestion I'm the by. The third one expulsion of the electoral college. Say your baby so constitution say the nipa a filing for nominations after vetting approved as a bro fiver. Say you call to a basoniso. By because a man for you say 2007 na nipa 17 na me abo frakra me kan at that time 45-year-old. Now many the youngest of the presidential aspirants I don't have friend mojamono. Intineni ye can't only a door so to intini lose. Well, there may be some sense in what some people said, but me did say no bibisa esi and says that bia a bit. Even our national election then 13 candidates no ballot paper. Commission to me a ballot paper mine. And this year 10 no crown, Miss Secretary a cost it in because electoral college now a forming that special electoral college almost less than 900 and if 900 still obia say be on no bet my ball 400 secretary no aji abano and no bet me akase ni pe bi ko on person obeka 5 no monti no obet me tia do friend losing bonus say wa montuma we na montuma we no yi ni pa ni bi afri enti eno so me suggest say in sponge saying because it's susceptible to manipulation and undermine democratic fairness so me feel say sanya me na ba ebe man a very inclusive process one ebe ma party for na work from na ne fu say ye chewo waja obu ha wa some party pa and say na ye kwa ye friend eno na ma de oboni friend apathy eba yi mo antiusha the places are strong na the lowest turnout across the country. And whilst NDC for the no may determine so Baba Twaba. Yeah, dear, Nippon because they wanted to teach the party a lesson or some dear buffon and maybe a coswa and no say Omani Yemo. And me gidi say ye we ya bema abotoye mo aba to bia nim se me kra no ye me afrim na mo mu 2018 NPP and as a chairman be or scheme no yi me frima and yes she say it is on so bit matter be enti abufu e woni mu a wo so me mama ye adwuma ma party and as mo yi me frima na mo nko ye na enhwe ni nyina be free ho into the tension and the confusion and the apprehension eba polling station in Tokwa we team aka nyina e be free because adadafo ni nyina so te asenkwa dia e bit yes amendment here within the to be so ye MP so a polling station executive so electoral area coordinator so ye ward executive constituencies no so the omonimomo o kono papa krom kumawura minim say chairman edu say or start party no president to otiasi ni say ntina say ono that time om di sika ya won den ayi party no mo nto abane bi ono so betima tro so oh me executive sata me 9 no emu akamu be 5 bia me ensa bia free so ono so betima tro o man na ward coordinators any one na boa party no patrons ne elders at the time so mo ti asenko ade a ne ye de o maka nti I think says a party no Emma constituency via Emre be a month or two after Congress no a conference no say accept it. They can say Upianko building the caucus. No generated list of all these people am abudina. Minam catcher say you bet me I no significantly because we no and Upian to me manipulate at the end because Nipano or they are quantifiable, they are verifiable. Bet me Upianim MPP for no Upianim one at the local level. Enti na medisa eniema me ensem nanso so for some strange reason media for no kwame muslim kan ho jemi hu anso Kwabena Agyapong calls for early congress Kwabena Agyapong call asemo America no ma she da yes chen na makofa presidential enya no na America I is to broaden the base of the party, allow a lot of executives on my juma na party no se omo meka electoral register no at the consistency level, at the regional level, at the national level. Now, you have ye Flagbearer, ye Kwabena sa nipa no bedoso. It will be a disincentive. Say one more sorry, I know more than 50 treaties, because the party is not for sale. Me and Koya says will be any sika. Like I said, nipa two dinit. You know, say we are saying. Then so ye kui, ye the two water, ye the nimtie, ye the agrimpa, ye the door, and ye the say kui. Or maybe we are so called Japan and 80 years after the World War. The whole from Gribu and then Apple the up Germany, Europe in another form. And then why she said not because go for equal basic free and yet you bet me idea born mine that is why they have developed. In this higher mindset now BPI is cannot they say ha or maya man colana and chimanina pipi on baby the Ombenya free moon or more general. Yan sa or man, and she say ye and my yen. Intimidate me, Sebio and Coupon man or den kaka, many the answer, but the one what them. They will have me up is changing the mindset of the Ghanaian people, especially my party, and also to make sure say, if we are say, bet me up brapa, Sebi no Nisikania Broso. So, and Tienya Sika ye the woman, Sebio. Ubie nya sika na nipa tudi na ti se de nya sa na na de awura amamnyosem a ese amanyosem nti wo mo e wa adwempa ye adwuma betimi apeja oman na si hwa ye adwuma pa no na aise wo mo nya chance e me ye adwuma ya nya no sa nipa papa wo Ghana ha wo mo a wo mo woni die betimi aboa ma ya sese oman na develop country ni akoye nim no wo mo nyina betwe ho because there've been a few bad examples ehun kolebi o betina radio so o mano ya wachina ni amani post na baba net na kotoa na nkrofo hwe o ema say it is affecting a lot of things in our national life. Intimacy say party no intime na me gidi se dodo no etu ebutie a na o man fa nko ye top bottom hwan ya na mo ti asema America na say e important say wo mo achi party no si ho ene omu nyina meka ho ne enye party na if you say a bit energizing base no it will create more enthusiasm. People will feel included in the process. Say Kwabena say to krana there onu penu enya when he has participated in the process process no can one ban or two be party now recognizing no what you match and no near the a dom ejuma any party politics and money if na sano na ma party no was a befam na sa any chin a door na a si ho da no na ye the party 91 92 bands and yakopon is right 2000 then also asan baby into way I imagine the 3 points that I sent to the Constitutional Amendment Committee. In fact, 2 constitutional amendments. The second one, the order of presidential primaries, it aligns with the current constitution. Just then the constitution, electoral college city right from the founding members, polling stations, electoral area coordinators, constituency executives, constituency patrons, council of elders, members of parliament, both current and former, ministers, deputy ministers, MMDCs, TESCON branch executives, diaspora branch executives.
Medasa no paper.
I miss me that in a minister with you for now.
A telephone now so that was
what your boss said.
Meaning Yamim Wabesa. Bye. Onomnyam for Kwabena Agyei Agyapong, a former deputy general secretary of the New Patriotic Party, former presidential aspirant, was a engineer by profession. Na no edidi enkomo mami fa we emfam na fe yento aso end point.
OKFM 101.7.